Have you ever pondered how a cybercriminal might convince you to share your personal information without you even realizing it? Welcome to the Cyber Engineer Network, where we unravel the intriguing world of cybersecurity. Today we are shedding light on an often overlooked aspect of this digital landscape: social engineering. It's a crafty method used by cybercriminals that exploits our trust and curiosity. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the fascinating world of social engineering. In the realm of cybersecurity, there's a technique that stands out known as social engineering. Now you might be wondering, what is social engineering? It's essentially a con job at a grand scale, where tricksters manipulate individuals into revealing confidential information. The trick isn't in cracking a code or infiltrating a secure network, but in exploiting the one weakness that's found in every system: human psychology. Let's delve deeper. There are numerous types of social engineering attacks, each with its own unique approach. First, we have phishing, perhaps the most infamous of them all. In a phishing attack, a fraudster masquerades as a trusted entity, luring victims into providing sensitive data such as usernames, passwords, or credit card details. Then there's baiting. Baiting exploits human curiosity and greed. Attackers leave a malware-infected physical device, like a USB drive with a label confidential, in a place where it's sure to be found. The unsuspecting victim, driven by curiosity, plugs in the device into a computer, and voila, the system gets infected. Next is pretexting, a form of social engineering where attackers create a fabricated scenario to steal the victim's personal information. They might pose as a bank representative, a tax official, or even a customer service agent and convince the victim to share personal details. Lastly, we have tailgating, a technique where unauthorized individuals gain access to restricted areas by following authorized personnel closely behind, exploiting their courtesy or distraction. Social engineering attacks are not about brute force or complex coding. They are about exploiting human weaknesses: trust, curiosity, fear, and complacency. They are about deceiving the mind, not defeating the machine. And that's what makes social engineering so dangerous. It's a game of manipulation and deceit, a confluence of psychology and technology. And in the intricate web of cybersecurity, it's the human element that often proves to be the weakest link. Social engineering, as you can see, is a psychological warfare waged in the digital world. Now, you may wonder, how does social engineering slot into the wider picture of cybersecurity? Well, it's a key player to say the least. In the grand scheme of cybersecurity, social engineering is akin to a stealthy infiltrator, exploiting the most unpredictable factor in any system: the human element. While firewalls, encryption, and other technical defenses are critical, they become futile if a deceptive email or a convincing phone call can persuade an employee to willingly surrender sensitive information. The beauty, or should we say the danger, of social engineering lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require advanced coding skills or expensive software. All it needs is a deep understanding of human psychology and persuasive communication. It's a low-tech method with high-tech repercussions, making it a preferred tool for many cybercriminals. So, understanding and combating social engineering is not just important, it's absolutely crucial. It's about safeguarding personal and organizational data, but it's also about protecting our very way of life. With our world becoming increasingly digitized, the stakes are higher than ever. Moreover, effective cybersecurity is not just about implementing the right technology. It's also about fostering the right culture. A culture that values vigilance, skepticism, and education. A culture that understands that every click, every download, every shared password could potentially open the door to a cyber threat. Without a doubt, thwarting social engineering is a vital cog in the wheel of cybersecurity. Let's recap what we've learned about social engineering. It's a crafty practice where tricksters manipulate people into sharing sensitive information. It's not about cracking codes or exploiting software vulnerabilities, but rather about exploiting human vulnerabilities. We have various types of social engineering, from phishing, where attackers impersonate trustworthy entities to steal information, to baiting, where they lure victims with false promises. The importance of understanding social engineering in the realm of cybersecurity cannot be overstated. The human element, often the weakest link in the security chain, is the primary target. By increasing our awareness and understanding, we can better shield ourselves from these threats. Remember, the mind is the most vulnerable software. Protect it wisely. If you found this video insightful and crave to know more about such intriguing facets of cybersecurity, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us at Cyber Engineer Network, where we unmask the dark and complex world of cybersecurity, one video at a time.